What's up, guys? I'm doing something really quick to get a little bit of extra BP, just in like a sneak way. And then I'm gonna be back in the Duel of Fates. But basically, I came up with a really solid way of getting basically top like three almost every time I ever play. The only reason I don't have top three right now is I've been playing on my server. One of the reasons I'm just gonna give away my secret is because fucking Madara and this other guy have been fucking just literally following me around the entire time I do this event now, and so they just try to steal my merit. So I don't give a fuck. They're thieves anyways. Like this guy was literally like circling me as I was gathering up my crowd to do something particular for this method. And then as soon as I was about ready to set the crowd up, he would go ahead and steal it and then follow me. He fucking piece of shit literally follows me. You'll see it because he doesn't know I'm streaming right now. But yeah, you'll see it in about 5 minutes where he literally fucking follows me. It's the most enraging shit, dude. I don't know why somebody legitimately goes out of their way just to steal someone else's stuff, but what can I do? It's not a PK event and it's not DPS oriented, so I can't really kill him or stop him from doing it, and that's one of the reasons he abuses it. So whatever, but we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna look for Omar because I know Twin Dragons was killed by Nini Uzupunk. And I have my DPS build up, so I should be able to kill it pretty quickly. But my whole method is I want to try to kill it before the second Orb of Altar boss is completely killed, or at least until he's like, um, just barely been killed, and then like um, the next spawn just starts. Because I think at the moment I'm not doing too bad in rank, but I could drop down to like 10th if I don't manage to kill him ASAP. Now, I don't even know if he's up, but I did not see the little message on the server saying that Omar was killed, so I'm just gonna really quick check. Obviously, I could come here for nothing, but like I said, when the boss is up, really the only way to get merit is through pure DPS. And though I'm not the lowest DPS on the server, I'm not the highest either. Oh my god, he's here, yes. So it's just one of those things where, Omar or one of the Mad City bosses are going to give me more EP gain, if I'm lucky, obviously, than if I'm doing the Duel of Fates. So I'm just going to do what I would actually do if I was trying to farm free to play EP right now and stick to that method, basically. Um, so I'll probably kill him by like 12, 12 p.m. my time, so about 2 minutes. Like I said, they buff these bosses. It seems like every week. Like I could swear these things were not as strong. Like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, especially. So it seems like they're like scaled to be harder. Like I said, I think it's kind of stupid because it's like you're entry level player and you have like a inactive server and you can do Mad City bosses because no one's really doing them. It would really suck because unless you have like max tier DPS, there's no way you can kill them. It's kind of ironic actually that they've set it up in a way to where um, like it, they get more difficult as time goes on because like I said, this kind of keeps it to where only like the most elite players on a server can even do this, and I don't really see the point of having it set up that way because it's gonna leave a lot of people high and dry. And I totally misspelled the Jesus Christ. I misspelled the name of this. It's fine. I'll correct it. I'll correct it when I'm done. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask here, and it's difficult as hell. So it's gonna take me 3 minutes to kill this thing because of all the new stuff. I'm spreading out the link right now to the Facebook pages, but the computer seems to be a little slow, so I just don't know how fast. Dude, it's been 2 minutes. I only have him at 33. Holy shit! And of course, the thing's not loading. God damn it. Here we go. Paste. Alright. My god, man. I got the link up, so now we'll be able to actually show how this method's done. I don't. Oh shit. Eh? I just wasted half of that, dude. This is taking way longer to kill than I thought it would. And I'm still somehow in the top 10. That's just ridiculous, dude. Looks like Madara finally was able to outrank me by using my own method. Ridiculous. Like I said, I don't really care if somebody like learns how to do something, but when you literally have to follow somebody around in order to steal their class's way of doing an event, because basically the way that I farm the points, I don't really know if it works for another class other than warrior, but it 100% works for warrior. The reason is because we have whirlwind, we have some really good burst damage abilities, and so we basically can, like set up the waves to be killed really easily for us. So what I'll show you exactly, but it's I don't really know if this could be done with other classes. I mean, I don't see why not, but it definitely will be a lot easier to do if you're a warrior or somebody with like a burst damage ability. So like a warrior, ranger, stuff like that. All right, so let's go back. And let's hope that there's enough time for us to get the waves back. Even if there isn't, I do know that we're able to, oh shit, what am I doing? Jesus. I do know that there's enough time to, now we kill the boss, to where I'm able to, get the 4th wave. So basically, we're able to kill the 3rd boss and then start the second to last wave on it. So, I'm not too nervous about it, but I gotta find this Dragon Tribe Patriarch. I think he's right here. Yeah, there he is. Yes. And then right here there's a wait, where the fuck is he? Honestly, I don't even know where the hell this bitch is. Teleporter. Oh, here we go. So you use her. This is the easiest way. You say yes. You go on your mount immediately. And it looks like we're back at, oh, whoa, we're still on the boss. Okay, that's great. That's great news. So I'm going to go up here, because that's personally where I think I do better, is killing the top area, because I would say the middle area is the most crowded, and the top and the bottom are less crowded, obviously. But my method doesn't require too much space. You just, oh, whoa. Well, that's really lucky. Oh yeah, what am I doing? It's not the way it works. See, this fucker is. See, I don't like. Look, he doesn't even know what the fuck's over here, but they just follow me. It's this piece of shit and fucking Madara that like to literally like recently. They literally go out of their way just to follow wherever I'm going, and it's so fucking annoying because like, see, people know I usually rank high on this event, granted, But like, dude, just stealing someone else's farm is like probably one of the most shitty fucking things you can do in this game. And that's why I said like I've really been struggling whether or not I want to be a blue donut if I were to get to like the level of Reaper or Lasha with VP, or if I just want to enemy everybody. Because I'm like, I'm so sick of everyone's hypocritical bullshit in this fucking game. People are like, oh, don't be greedy. Don't be a piece of shit. We don't like that. It's about respect and honor. And yet, like, literally, I got people in the top fucking guilds that also follow me in these events to, like, steal fucking rank that I'm not even enemies with. They're like, oh, he knows what he's doing. Let's steal. It's like, fuck you, dude. Here, I'm making a fucking guild, a guide, so you dipshit motherfuckers can like learn how to do this on your own without having to just follow me. Okay, so basically, what you do is for this third stage is you go back and you go in the back areas because less people are going to be back there, and all you're doing is you're doing aggro abilities and you're trying to bunch them up, especially since like I'm warrior, right? So look at all these and see now someone's over here, fucker. And now he took all of it. God, you piece of shit. Dude, I don't know, dude. These fucking assholes, man. These people talk all fucking high and mighty. Yet like, look at that. I got all of those fucking things over there. And he's like, oh, look, mine. Fuck you, you fucking dick. Fucking cocksucker. And I gotta wait like 20 fucking seconds to do that damage again. So I can't just steal it back. Now, fuck you then. I'm gonna follow you, you fucking cocksucker. How do you like it? God damn it, dude. Man, that is so fucking aggravating. Oh, look, this is how you do it. You gather. Fuck you guys. God damn it. Dude, I fucking hate the people that play this game. Like, with a fucking passion. I seriously, man, if I was number one on the server, I would do everything I can just to suppress everybody. Like, I get why fucking Goro played the way he did, and like, see, everybody judges, and they're like, oh, number ones are such pieces. Yeah, because you guys are fucking pieces of shit. The minute you're in a fucking event where fucking PvP doesn't matter and you can't get instantly fucking PK'd for being a cocksucker, you guys take full advantage of it. You're like, oh, let me be greedy. I'm greedy. I'm greedy, Whatever. It's just super fucking aggravating, man. That's all. It's just super aggravating. Because, like, I have a method that works really well, and I was doing it for, like, fucking. What the fuck is this thing for, by the way? I don't even know what that's for. But yeah, so this used to be like the method. And I know that even if people aren't paying attention too much, this is still going to get super popular, obviously, because it's still useful. And there's a lot of people like who, if you look, they're oh, and then another thing, part of this method is you always do the as soon as every NPC is dead. So if you look and all the monsters are dead, you will go ahead and you'll go through all the totems and stuff like that, like extra things, and then you do it because that's how you get extra, points. I usually don't mess with the elites anymore because I realize that the time it takes to get 2 or 3 points, unless you're doing like 2 or 3 at once, um, is really long. It's not really worth it. And then you got to get out of this ASAP. Ah, shit. Yeah, I got fucked. But let's look at the honor points. I actually, what's funny is I'll still probably get fifth or sixth when the next wave of monsters comes out. Now that I'm like aware and I'm in the proper positioning, because I started in middle and had to go all the way up in order to even get the points starting, and then fucking Zinja just stole them. So, like I said, if you want my respect or anybody's respect in this fucking game, don't go around stealing other people's shit. Like, no one's gonna fucking like you when you do that. Like, there's one thing playing kind of greedy, but there's a whole nother thing when you literally have to follow somebody around in order to steal what they're trying to farm. Like, fuck you, dude. You're just taking advantage of my DPS and my brain in order to fucking use your retarded level fucking IQ to get yourself some points. Like, that's what I really hate about um Eudemons is like I would say there's a really large portion of players in this game that are literally basically fucking retarded human beings. Like they're some of the most stupid fucking people I've ever seen in my life, but yet they do okay because they just steal other people's stuff. They just copy methods. They do what they see someone else doing, and then they're like, "Oh, look, me good." It's like, no, dude, you're not even thinking for yourself. Like that's one thing I do think is a little bit aggravating about video games now in general is like I've seen a lot people who like play games or they watch other people do stuff and they stick to that complete method throughout an entire game. Like granted, I'm a little bit guilty of it in Pokemon. Like I look at Pokemon for like X and Y and like Sword and Shield. Like I do look at guides, like what are the best Pokemon, like what are good team combos. But that's a game I've never played before, and then I eventually adapt my own play style my second time doing it. Right, this is a online game where if you really wanted to use a basis, you could. But if you just blindly keep copying what someone else does constantly, it just turns you into a fucking tool. And like these people don't care. They don't care if they're fucking tools. But yet they're gonna be the first people to complain about being hated on or about how you're an asshole for disliking them. It's like, dude, of course I don't fucking like you. Like you're gonna sit around just stealing every pet that I choose. You're gonna build the same things. You're gonna fucking do the same thing in events because I'm doing good and you're not. Instead of finding your own way of doing good, you're just gonna say, "Oh, he likes to go into the corners of maps. He likes to find one spawn area, and then he likes to gather the mobs by aggroing them. And then when they all bunch up, he does his AoE ability that's really strong, and then they all die quickly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna follow him around my fucking mount." And then the minute that he's gathered up a spawn, that's my spawn. I'm just gonna juke them. Like, dude, fuck you. Do your own work. Like, I don't know, dude. That's really infuriating me. Like, if I lived in fucking Brazil or like some like third world country, and like I was out like on the fucking street, and like somebody like I don't know doing something kind of shady. I know this is such a weird example, but I don't know. I can't think of anything else other than like that, like where this kind of shit is like super fucking bad in the real world. But like if you're trying to be trying to I don't know, you're trying to sell fucking drugs for a gang, right? And you're on your beat, and someone goes ahead and tries. See, look at this stupid fuck. I'm not even going anywhere, and he's like, where's he going? Oh, he's going to a corner. Oh, I'm leaving. Bye. Dude, fuck off. You fucking dumb piece of shit. Oh my god, that really aggravates me. Like, why? Like, you don't even know where the fuck I'm going, but you're like, oh, he's going somewhere, so I gotta follow him. You're outranking me right now because you've been stealing on my fucking farm, but you're still gonna follow to see what I'm doing because you just magically think I'm gonna be able to fucking pull rank 5 out of my ass again. And right there, that's actually useful because no one's actually doing it because they're not smart enough, I guess. Like I said, not everything I do in the methods are completely known, I guess, and not everybody still copies everything I do. But there's a couple people, man. Um, yeah, as you've seen, where they're literally just follow me like that, and they'll wait for things to get killed or get almost dead, and then they'll juke them, and then I'll try to run away and like kill something else, and they'll just follow me again. Like, dude, I seriously, man, I used to get so the reason people do this is I might even have a screen cap saved on Paint. I know Paint, right? Fuck, not whatever. But where I used to get like four or 5,000 points in an event. Like that's not an exaggeration. And the thing is I'm like in the bottom 50 for DPS in the server. So I don't have very high DPS because I can't really get demonized without buying them, it seems. And then I'm also just mostly trying to build up for BP so I can just be left alone in the world maps and in Mad City, etc. Right? Well, everybody, including Madara, they're like, "What do you do? How do you get such high points?" Right? And so I don't want to fucking tell anybody because I know they're gonna do what they are doing. I knew they were just gonna follow me around and try to steal it. And so I would be like, I'm not, it's just like, just figure it out yourself, blah blah blah. And so about a month ago, I come in this event and a couple people, okay. This guy, he claims on Discord he didn't do this, but he fucking did. It was Viceroth, Rodrigod, Madara, and like two other people. They literally followed me. Like I went up to my left because no one else goes up there. They weren't up until then, and so I went up and I hooked up left, and I went to my one of my spots, and I'm noticing there's five fucking people there, and I thought it was just like a weird coincidence that people were like, "Oh, we're just gonna go a different direction." Like I can't claim everyone's copying me, but then I noticed as soon as I went to leave that spot because I was like, "Well, this spot's not gonna be good." The same five people all at once followed me, and then I was trying to aggro a wave, and they just sat there. And then the minute that I aggroed the wave and I was about ready to kill it, everybody tried to juke on it at once, and that whole event was completely fucking ruined. And those people just kept following what I was doing. They were kept trying to fucking figure out what exactly I was doing to get where I was. Right? Oh my god. They were trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing, and then as soon as they kind of figured out what it was, um, they got more ballsy. Like they would get even more obvious that they were just copying me, right, in order to steal points. And then by like the fourth or fifth, now see Rodrigard now, he doesn't really do it anymore. Actually, I rarely see him. Say, I would say out of like the people that are copycats on the server that have a brain for themselves, Rodrigard is probably one of the only people that like he'll be a fucking noob and he'll copy you, but he'll do what any like even moderately intelligent person should do, and he figures out a way to like apply it himself, so he gets his own points. Madara is just a worthless fucking scrub, dude. All he does is he copies other people's shit. Like he's exactly like Four in the sense that I mean he's not as much of a douchebag as him, but he's more aggravating because Four doesn't copy people. Well, I mean he kind of does, but I don't know. I really don't like copycats. And so basically, what Madara did is he bought a bunch of other people's like 170 stars, and then we couldn't finish it. People's like 170 stars, and then he just built them to like 200 stars. So he spent maybe like 50k EP to build up 200 stars. So now he's got a little bit of BP, and the guy runs around like Mr. fucking Thunder Rabbit, and he just takes anything that he can from people. And it's just he copies in order to steal people's fucking shit. And then on top of that, once he kind of gets ahead from copying you, he tries to take over content. It's like, dude, you're fucking nothing. You're literally just a fucking scrub, you know? And here I spent 6 minutes in fucking Mad City, and I still managed to be in like the top 15. That's not great. It's not amazing, but I left for a big majority of the time. And like I said, Viceroth and Rodrigod, I don't really hold it against them the same way that I hold it against Madara. Now, I was really pissed at them that first fucking weekend after they had been asking me how I make all the EP, like how do I get so many points? And then magically, like they just converge on me in the same spot for an entire event. But then after that, what happens, right? They do their own fucking thing. They go to their own corners. They're doing their own thing. Madara, this fucking cocksucker, as you saw, and it was even worse before I was streaming. I was ready to give up trying to get points just so I could stream how bad this fucker did it. And yeah, he literally from start followed me, and then he'd pause wherever I was, and he would not attack, do anything, wait for me to gather a wave, and then just attack it, just fucking combo it, and then instantly take my points. And then I would try to fucking escape from him and go somewhere else, and he'd follow me. And you saw Linz does the same thing. Madara and Linz, like, I was going into corners with nothing there, and those fuckers followed me to it until there was a corner and then backed off. Like, that, it's like they're not even like what is that, like, creative about it. Like, they make it so obvious that they're trying to steal my points that it's one of the reasons it fucking infuriates me so much, because they're like, oh look, I'm gonna make it obvious that I'm stealing your points, I'm gonna make it obvious that I'm following you, and there's nothing you can fucking do because I'm just gonna use my fucking class superiority to just juke everything that you're trying to kill. And it's pretty fucking pathetic, because that's the only way that they can obviously get points. The only way they can get points in this game is just following a better player around and stealing theirs, I guess. And like I said, when my DPS finally gets a little higher and I have like 2 or 3 demonized, dude, I ain't playing their shit anymore. I'm gonna fucking steal their shit. I will follow Madara around like a fucking hound, and I will steal every fucking point that cocksucker tries to make. I'm not even joking, dude. I really hate how he's been doing that. He's been doing that now for a month. And every month he gets a little better at it. So like the first month, I would still be like, I would drop like maybe 1 rank. I'd go from first to second, and he'd go from like 11th to like 7th. And now it's to the point to where now he's fucking rank 2, he's rank 3, and I'm rank 10th. He's switched me by stealing my own fucking method. And because he's just a class superiority, he can just juke things faster than I can. You know, this fucking idiot, what he used to do before, you know, he would just rainstorm, curse storm things, and then just walk in lines. And that's what most people do. They didn't really think about how hurting takes advantage of the spawn. Because what happens is you don't want to kill them individually because the spawns are a little bit random. But if you stay in one little area, okay, I can't even see myself. If you stay in one kind of area like this, let's pretend this is the map, and you go like this, and you rotate in an area, gathering the spawns, killing them, and rotating, there'll always be spawns again, especially if you go to a really concentrated area, like some corners in some areas. And the thing is there's probably enough room for like 10 to 11 people to do that every single Dragon Continent event by themselves without any competition. But these fucking twats, like especially Madara, just choose to just fucking take whatever I'm trying to do. Instead of going to the bottom corner, instead of going to the middle, instead of finding a different area, he's just like, oh, I'm gonna just follow you. Because not last week when I fucking raged on him and broadcast for it, but the week before I just went, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna go bottom then. He followed me fucking bottom. This piece of shit literally fucking does whatever I do. And he's shameless about it. He doesn't say a fucking word. He just steals. And then he just moves on and thinks, oh, look at me. I'm so good at my fucking points. Like, I don't know, man. This motherfucker really... Madara really fucking tilts me. Because he goes out of his fucking way. Like, I swear, dude. He's got like a 80 BP lead on me right now after I got my new pets. So I'll show you my new max BP. Basically, as soon as I get her to 170 star, I'll have the exact same BP as 4 right now. So I did go past 1,700 BP, like I said, and I still got about 12k BP EP left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna gain another 20 BP through. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use the P8 and P9 on this guy. I'm gonna P9 my All Might, and I'm going to use up 2 or 3 Panacea shards to get him to 220 Valor, and I'm going to 12-star uni him. So basically, the reason I'm doing this is I'm just gonna get him to about 155 star probably before I actually use any Jesus Christ, before I use any shards, because I don't really plan on sharding him. So I'll get him to 155, 156 if I can, and then get her to like 175 star. Leave him at around 165. Like, I'll put a couple marks in him because he is a limited pet. I didn't know that. So it's kind of fucking annoying. So I have to replace him actually, no matter what. Like he's only a temporary pet because after I build up a Finn, I can't have a Lila, Finn, and Rabbit all spawned. I have to do like a Tifa or a Watt or something. So yeah, it's super damn aggravating. Um, shit, dude, I really just gotta leave the Facebook tab. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to completely uh fuck off with it and just get a different pet. But like luckily, like I said, on London, there's a guy who's willing to sell me a 250 star Tifa for like a super stupid good deal. And the reason is because he likes the YouTube videos, and so he messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Hey, dude, I'll sell you my fucking Tifa, and I'll give you like half the price of what it's worth." Simply because he knows about the St. Lulu's and stuff, and so he's gonna basically be like, "All right, here you go." And I mean, you guys know who it is because there's only like two fucking 250 star plus Tifas on London. But still, it's cool that you're willing to do that for me, so I appreciate it. But dude, it's fucking aggravating because like I'm gonna get all these pets. I'm gonna have really high BP. I'm gonna beat up on most of my fucking enemies, right? And then what happens on the end of the fucking day? Every time I'm in a PvE event like this, I just have a bunch of fucking noobs who are literally like, "Oh, I'm not gonna learn from your YouTube videos. I'm just gonna steal from you." Like, oh yeah, so like the Brazilian, what happens if you're like in fucking Brazil or you're in the Philippines or you're in Egypt? Okay, because a lot of you guys that are doing this don't care. And I mentioned we're fucking Mexico, dude. Fucking Madara's from Mexico. Okay, what would happen if you're in your country and you decided to go on someone else's territory and start selling drugs? Okay, you started to go hustle on someone else's street. They would literally kill you. They would literally run up on you in the middle of the night and put 4 bullets in the back of your fucking head. Like that's how serious people take theft, especially when it comes to like stealing someone's hustle. And so you're going into a fucking event, and you know that I stay on a piece of the map this fucking big, dude. I don't bother anybody. I just try to get my waves. Like I literally just find a little corner, and then I want to rotate clockwise on that corner, and then this way I'm only taking up like 4 fucking spawns. No, 3 spawns. 3 spawns. And it gets me to like rank fucking 3. Okay? And you're going, I'm not gonna bother trying to get 3 spawns of my own. I'm just gonna steal whatever you're trying to kill. And then the minute you get pissed and you try to leave the area, I'm just gonna follow you and do it there. Like, dude, seriously, if this was not a fucking game and this was something like actual hustle oriented, you'd rather get beat up for this because some people know my background that I used to be a hustler, not illegally, but like I used to be a hustler in real life. And it used to make me good money. And dude, we would literally beat people up for doing this. Like I kid you not, in Hollywood Boulevard, if someone would go on your area and they would start to hustle right in front of you, like where you have the seniority of the spot, and you tell them to leave and they don't, and they laugh at you, you and 3 other people would literally follow them down like fucking Crenshaw. And if they would cut down one of the streets to get home in a residential area, you would literally beat them up. I remember that just the characters, the fucking people jumping in costumes. I personally remember there being probably like in 2 years, I remember there was about 6 or 7 jumpings that happened because people would not fucking respect the areas. Because like you just need to stand in one fucking spot to hustle. You just need to be in one little area. You don't need to fucking sit there and stand in front of someone else, Like, people are so fucking greedy by nature that it literally like boggles my mind how more people don't end up beat up or fucking murdered in the real world because people have no fucking boundaries. So it's just I don't know, man. It really grinds my fucking gears. And I'm not trying to be like a total piece of shit here, but like it bothers everybody, and that's the problem. That's why it bothers me so much because people know it's fucking rude and they just don't care. They're like, oh, I'm being a total douchebag. Well, fuck you. What are you gonna do about it? Let me ask Zuki if he's still doing hero contact leader. You doing hero still? Actually, I gotta fucking get my loyalty up on my panda because I lost a lot of loyalty from it dying in Dragon Continent. It's stupid how much loyalty you lose for dying like one time. All right, let's get his loyalty back up. I probably just look for shards and also buy a universal 6-star. I mean, I would actually love to buy this. Oh, what the hell? It's already over? Damn, I talked that much. All right. Shit. Only 100. That sucks. Fuck. I think my wife got coronavirus this time. She's gonna get tested as soon as she's back from Tokyo. She's in Tokyo now. And if she does have fucking coronavirus, well then rip. Just remember, I don't give my spot to Madara. Fuck that guy. I give it to Rodrigard or Viceroff. Because, like I said, they at least aren't total pieces of shit about it. Alright, let's look here. DPS, looking for hero, normal team. I mean, my actual DPS is closer to 40k right now because of all the fucking loyalty losses, but whatever. Alright, so... Oh, yeah. Let me, before I buy a universal 6-star, let me check for decent elite price shards right now. It's a little bit late because it's been out for a while, but Karsbo. I tried to do a hero with him because I thought he was still pretty strong. Because I remember in Thunder, his DPS used to be really high, like 50 million a second. But I actually tried to do a hero with him like 2 days ago, and his DPS is like fucking 18 million. So I guess the DPS really scales differently than it used to in old Thunder. And my god, dude, there's no fucking way I'm doing a hero with him. I know as soon as I say this, he's gonna try to whisper. Watch, he's gonna whisper me, please join my team. No, because you literally don't even do 20,000 damage, like 20 million damage a second. And no, they don't have any decently priced fucking 30 shards. Typical bullshit with this server. Nothing's ever for sale. This fucking cocksucker is just. Oh, sorry, not sorry. I don't know who you are. You're not a cocksucker, probably, but that fucking cocksucker Madara, just like, oh, let me figure out what you're doing and let me copy it. I know I'm being a total bitter douchebag, but I don't know. Like, I'm realizing that like some people I don't have a huge problem with. Like, God, I know for the people that have messaged me on Facebook, all right, that know this guy, I know you're gonna get pissed at me, all right, but I can't really hold permanent grudges. I don't know why. Like, I'm one of those people that like life is too short. I guess I don't fucking know. And so I can't hate someone forever. I'm gonna try to hate forever because I know that bitch ass motherfucker is gonna try to be like a little bit nicer now that I've passed him. But I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna be nice to Ford. He KOS every fucking day, all day. But Reaper, okay, he's messaged me like 3 times with just random tidbit information, and I know him because I've fucking known him for 5 fucking years, like personally, and I've played with him for like 10 years, so I know him, and I thought I did. That's one of the reasons I fucking hated him for pulling that shit with the Mad Boss so much. But basically what happened was I mentioned something about BP gems, and he's like, "Oh hey, you wanna BP gems? You looking to buy BP gear?" And I told him never talk to me again, and like he knows I meant never about any reason. And then I was making a comment about something on stream, nothing rude, just something that only stream people would know. And he responded about it, and I'm like, "Oh, you're watching my stream again, huh?" and but also messaging me first. And then yesterday, oh no, today, sorry, I'm talking about buying obviously I knew that this business partnership was in the making for the Thunder Rabbit, but I didn't quite know if she was really going to sell it. Like, as you can tell, I had to spend about 10K for it, which I know there's like three of you who are going to make comments about it and be like, that's way too much for 160 star. Bro, these guys are from fucking Scorpio. I can afford to spend the money because I'm getting so much from TQ every week anyways, but, you know. And, basically, um, he messaged me and he was like, "Oh, on Marketplace, there's there's this guy. Okay, now these are 140 stars, and I don't really want them, but it's just shit lag. Oh, here we go. Oh, whoa, he sold it. Oh no, it's just not my current server. Okay, confirm. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now I hate this guy. I would never buy it, but see, for 8,000 EP, there's a 141, a 135, and a 126 star. Okay. And he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to hire BP and don't spend that much, here you go." And he just says that, and I'm like, and so I straight up message him. I'm like, "Bro, like if like don't lollygag passing around it. Just like straight up tell me like, do you want to make up or and so just offer me a fucking ally. And that would be a good start at letting me know that you want bygones to be bygones." And he won't respond, but I know him. Like I fucking know that that's the like I do that shit with women. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful if it is a good gesture because I know you're probably gonna see this. Okay, I'm not saying that disrespectful way, but I know like that attitude when you're too prideful to like say sorry, or you're too prideful to want to like directly say like, "Hey man, like I think things got a little bit too escalated. Let's try to like make up or something, kind of. And so like a woman, you're like, "Oh, by the way, like I'm going to Taco Bell. You want to come?" You get what I'm saying, right? And so like I get it, but be fucking straightforward with me at least. Like say like, "All right, you know what? Um, it was pretty fucking petty to kick you out of a Legion over one fucking Mad City boss when you didn't even do that many to begin with. You did two or three in a fucking day, and I threw a fit about one. All right, and then you were a dick and you fucking blew up about my reaction, which I don't know, man. Like I said, because I try not to hold grudges and I try not to look at things in only my perspective. I guess I could say that it's that saying "fuck you" forever is kind of a high reaction myself, especially with what I just said is considered an overreaction in my book. But dude, I mean seriously, it does fucking bother me when you're like talking to me about honor and stuff, and you're trying to pull out power poise like that. It is annoying, and it's a little bit fucking immature. So, but again, I am one to say that my overreaction is still an overreaction, and I will fucking own up to it in that regard. But you got to be straightforward with me. I'm not the one that initiated this. You didn't say what boss you wanted to call by name. That's your fault, not mine. And so when I show up to another boss because I think you're doing fucking Twin Dragons, right? You need to initiate the apology. Or you need to say, let bygones be bygones. If you really think we're both at fault equally and you don't think anyone's owed an apology, then you need to fucking say out, let bygones be bygones. And that's what I'm telling you, Reaper. If you're watching, you need to say that shit, or I'm just gonna keep kind of ignoring you. But I'm willing to not be a complete dick, cause like, dude, I'm fully fucking aware that I probably will never pass Reaper unless he quits. For like another year, because even though I'm getting like enough EP to grow 50 to 100 marks every month, it would take me 7 months of like spending. Uh, okay, let me make my own team. All right. I'll invite him. All right. Hero team normal. Normal. Need 3. DPS. DPS higher than 40 KK. DPS check will be used. Okay, so whatever, might as well do this while we're on stream. And so, no, dude, you're fucking DPS. See, I told you he was gonna do that. No, I told you. I'm not falling for that shit. Your DPS is so low, bro. Um, but yeah, so basically, I'm not gonna hold a grudge, really. I died once to War and Peace, and I killed their members like probably 4 or 5 fucking times. No, you're. See what I'm talking about? Your DPS is not high enough, and so well, actually, let me check. Maybe I'm being wrong. Maybe he's got like 22k. I don't really think so. Yeah. Look, see, I say 40 million damage per second, and I got a guy with fucking 13 million D-fire. Like, oh, here, let me join. See this guy. His D-fire is decent, which is why it's very misleading. But I guess if you check his Eudemons, um, right, he's got 2 pretty decent DPS Eudemons, but his damage is garbage, dude. I don't know why, but his damage is so fucking low. I don't know if it's his gear or what the fuck. Let me check his gear. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I've done like 3, 4 fucking things with him, and his DPS is so low, dude. Uh, I tried with you, and your DPS is only like 25 KK, dude. I mean, I don't know why it's so low, but I can't do hero with you. Unless we had a super carry on team. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having low DPS. All right, it's about luck. Like when you do get a chance to do a hero, or if you have the EP to buy the demon eyes, etc. Like I'm not gonna completely hold it against somebody that they're not able to fucking like match me, tat for tat in the game. But again, the shit does matter, and so I don't want to be stuck in a position where I can't do anything because the guy can't even. Nah, bro. Actually, he won't join. Fucking Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. Let me go. I don't know if I'm gonna die here, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let me just put the shit in. I got plenty of storage left. Alright, there we go. So now if I die, I'm not really gonna lose anything valuable. And so yeah, basically, it's not his fault. It's not anybody's fault for having low DPS, especially in a game that's so pay to win oriented. Like, dude, trust me, I get it. Like, there's a lot of fucking things that go into getting decent DPS in this game. It's just the way it is, all right. But in order for me to get more farm, I need to be with people that had like semi-matching luck. You get what I'm saying? And so, though it's no one's real fault, I can't really team with you if we can't actually do the content. And I think too many people take it like way too personally, right? And they think like, oh, you're just being a douchebag. You know, you you think I'm noob. It's like, no, I don't think you're a noob. I just think you don't have enough damage, which could be from a multiple of reasons. It could be you're a noob. I don't know, but most likely it's that you're not lucky with Demon Eye. Most likely it's like you don't have the EP to spend to the EP to spend in order to get a fucking auction Demon Eye. You know what I mean? And so there's so many things that go into it that I think people overlook into it when you refuse to team with them. You know. Now, I'm going to check his team as soon as I kill these twin dragons and Omar, but, I definitely want to get this last boss spawn. Because I'm at a point now where as long as I save my Fearless, I can kill 4. But he's not even online, but he's 4 BP higher than me, so I know for a fact that if I turn on Fearless, I could kill him. Shit. He doesn't out DPS me, but let me go to peace mode. I don't want to accidentally kill him. Like I'm not a PKer, so I don't want to. But I think he did try to attack me there. But he can't do any. He did 100 damage because I'm way higher BP than him. But I mean, whatever. I don't give a fuck that much. It. I mean, I should kill him off of principle, the fact that he attacked me, but I want to be. I kind of still want to be on good terms with. I don't know. I'm gonna see how Reaper responds. If Reaper responds and he's like halfway respectful to me, I'll probably just leave it alone and I'll ally them or whatever. But if he's like a douchebag or something, or he's like, oh no, I'm just being blah blah blah, then okay, then maybe I'm gonna enemy these people and just kill their. Because for some reason, the 3 people that can actually kill me, they never show up in fucking. They never show up. They're never showing up in Mad City. So I could really easily get a semi-dominance now that I passed 4. The only other person that I can't kill is Madara and Nina Uzapunk. But Nina Uzapunk knows that he's not going to really stay ahead of me forever because I think he was his Celebrity Hall BP was 1,675 in July, and now it's 1,703. Okay, my Celebrity Hall BP was like 1,380 back in July, and now it's 1,640. So like he knows I'm gonna pass him, and so he's treating me different. He's not being as aggressive. Oh yeah, he did attack me. Look, I got fucking captured PK mode on. Fucking douchebag. But yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm used to it. People are really greedy in this game and very competitive and whatever. I'm used to people trying to fucking kill me, so. But that's why I say I'm gonna stick to BP. I'm gonna stick to BP pets because I know for a fact that like a lot of people are going to attack me or try to kill me if they see me in here, and so I got to be stronger than them when it comes to battle points. And the cool thing is, like, I'm not losing a shitload of DPS by doing this build. Now, if I see him in Mercer, I'm going to kill him because he did attack me first, and I think that's just fair. So I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him in Mercer because he killed me. He tried to attack me here. I'm black named because of it. So he's gonna fucking die if he's there. And I said it's just because of principle. He had the fucking balls to attack me. So I'm gonna attack him if I see him in the fucking same thing. It's just there's certain things that are just no bueno. And if you're going in there and you're trying to steal other people's shit when they're just doing their own thing, then you have a right to kill them. And I have it on stream. I have it. I have video evidence. So if somehow I ended up being allies with Reaper or some weird shit, I would just fucking show that he attacked me. Dude, you... Bro, you need to stop. I mean, he got fucking Omar, dude. Omar is literally like the best fucking guy here. So, I mean, I don't really feel bad about it too much because, like, Omar is, like, 3 times better than both of these other two combined, and that's the one he got. So if he's gonna be so greedy that he needs to do the other ones, and he's gonna like try to tattle and get me killed for it for doing this one, then that just proves that if I see him, I need to kill him because he's a douche buggy. This is my first time back in here in like a week, more than a week, 2 weeks, and I'm only doing 2 bosses here. I'm not trying to do everybody. And like I said, if I get get a lucky drop, I'll have 12k EP again, and I'll be able to probably. I don't know what the fuck that guy's talking about. Oh, you can't see the BC because I have it covered, but the guy is just. There's this guy, Mad God, and he says some really weird shit on broadcast, but there's this one guy that I know that I wasn't expecting to say something really weird and random, and he just did, and I'm like, what the fuck what is that? It's like, whatever. People in this game are funky. Yeah. And I mean, like I said, the only reason, and okay, let me be clear here. The only reason I would have killed him if I would have seen him first here is because he saw me in Twin Dragons first, and he still tried to kill me. So I would have fucking killed him just as the sake of principle. For you saw me there first. Your first action wasn't to pass me; it was to try to see if you could kill me. Like you're gonna die now. Like if I see you and you're there first and you're not backing the fuck away, I'm gonna kill you because you thought you could do that to me. It's just being fair. I think. I don't know, man. The longer that I'm alive for, the more I realize that the rules of the world are basically those who are in power do whatever they can to exercise that power, and that goes for games. It goes for real life. Um, like we had yesterday. Um, there's people that know a foreigner lived in here that lives here. Okay, so I'm known as like the neighborhood foreigner because it's Japan, right? And there's a very uncommon thing. Okay, it's so uncommon that even though my wife is almost 30 years old, okay, she has never once ever experienced them doing this. So, cops sometimes, and when I say sometimes, it is so fucking rare. They'll go to someone's door and they'll ask you that you have to fill out a piece of paper that says everyone that lives in this building and the residents, blah blah blah. And so, like 2 days ago, we're just laying down and we're just talking, and all of a sudden we hear knock, 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 and the guy's like, Keisatsu, police. And I got fucking like scared shitless. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, did me or Maki do something that because I don't know half the laws fucking here. And he's like, oh yeah, well, we're collecting data for people that live in the area. And so I asked some of my neighbors that speak a little bit of English, and they're like, oh no, he didn't do that to us. So they only did us. He pretended like it was for everybody, but he only did us. And I found out that you'll never, if you're a Japanese person in your entire life, you will never have a cop randomly come to your fucking door asking you to demand for you to fill out their police address form. But if you're a foreigner or you're living with a foreigner, you can guarantee it's going to happen to you within your first 6 months of living somewhere. And that's what I found out online and what I found out from some other people too. And so, it just shows that that's kind of racism in a sense, but it's also just like people's ability. Like if they don't trust you or you're outsider, they will do whatever they can to exercise whatever limited power they have over you. They're going to be like, oh, I'm a police officer, so I can make this person tell me about themselves. It's like, dude, like you're just being a shit human being and you're hiding behind like your authority, basically. So I don't, I really didn't like that. It's like, it's none of his fucking business, actually. I mean, and if it really was his business and such an important thing, then why don't they do it to actually everybody? Why only to just us? It's annoying. But like I said, I don't care that much, but I do care. It is aggravating to know that someone singled you out just because they can. You know. But again, though, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're in. Oh shit! What the fuck? Damn it! It doesn't matter if you're in Japan. It doesn't matter if you're in fucking. Jesus Christ! What was I trying to say? It doesn't matter if you're Japanese. It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're in America. If you're in Japan, wherever it is, people are always going to abuse their power, and they're going to find whatever justification they can to abuse that power. All right, I'm just going to exit this team because I don't have anybody in it, and then I'll look one more time. Team, search. Okay, let's look here. Details. Yeah. It doesn't really matter because, like I said, I can easily just buy more Demon Eye when I need it. What? Oh, the PK contest. Fine. Fine. Dirty PK. I don't know. I mean, I kind of find it funny, but it's also aggravating because I know that if he was stronger BP, he would have killed me. But I don't know. Like I said, when it comes to this game, it's everybody likes to talk against greed, but like in the end of the day, everybody is greedy, So it's whatever. And not really surprised by it anymore. All right, so it's been an hour of actual broadcasting. What the fuck? Yeah, streaming, whatever. So I think I'm just gonna call this a fucking day, dude. It's already been really dragged on, and I know there's not much entertainment in this anymore, when you've been watching the same person for an hour just basically ramble about people PKing him and how, the Battle of the Duel of Deities is just a gay ass fucking event because of people just stealing your shit, blah blah blah. I know it's annoying, so I'm not gonna like bother and pretend like it's not. Um, yeah, dude, ain't nobody seems to be doing this. Ugh. Who the fuck is Amazon? Uh, Let me ask her. You doing Hero Eternal? Yeah, okay, whatever. Fuck it. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna move on. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And even if you didn't, I need the views. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the beginner guides, and then I'm gonna do maybe. Let's see here. 3 days, so half of the week this next week. and then gonna go send the computer in to get fixed. So that'll fix all my sound problems and everything else that's wrong with this shit. So whatever. Okay, I'll see you guys next time, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Laters. I'm not trying to find the end stream button, I swear.